Marcus was tired in a way sleep could not fix. Not tired from working too much, but tired from working hard in the wrong direction. Every year felt exactly the same. Same bills, same pressure. Same quiet thought that he was wasting his potential but couldn't see the way out. He kept asking himself one question. How do you actually make money? Not hype money. Not one lucky break. Not grinding until you burn out. Real money. Predictable money. For a long time, Marcus believed effort was the answer. He worked harder than most people around him, but that didn't fix it. Then he thought intelligence was the answer. He read books, watched videos, and learned constantly. That didn't fix it either. Then he believed passion was the answer, and that one hurt the most when it failed. Eventually, he started to notice something uncomfortable. The people who made real money weren't louder or more talented. They were calmer, clearer, less emotional about it. They talked about problems instead of dreams. That simple observation stuck with him. So Marcus stopped asking what he could do and started asking what hurt other people. Not big, dramatic pain. Small, annoying pain. The kind of pain people complained about every week but never actually fixed. Slow replies, confusing processes, inconsistent content on their websites. Stuff they absolutely hated dealing with. One day, a friend who owned a small business complained about social media. He hated it. He never knew what to post, and it all felt pointless and stressful. Now, Marcus knew how to shoot and edit a simple video. Nothing flashy, just clean and clear. But instead of pitching himself, he offered relief. He said, I'll come over once a month. I'll shoot a few solid videos for you. You won't have to think about content anymore. He charged $300. A friend said yes immediately. That moment mattered more than the money. It was the first time Marcus got paid for removing stress instead of proving his effort. He noted something powerful right away. When he talked about features, people hesitated. But when he talked about relief, people leaned in. It wasn't, I edit fast. It was you stop worrying about deadlines. It wasn't, I make videos. It was you never have to wonder what to post again. People don't pay for potential. They pay to stop bleeding. Marcus didn't suddenly get rich, but he got consistent. $300 here, $500 there, $1,000 for a bigger job. He reinvested most of it into his process. Better tools, faster workflows, cleaner communication. He learned that money hates chaos. Every time his process was sloppy, his income dipped. Every time his process was clean, his income stabilized. So he made everything boring on purpose. The same onboarding process, the same pricing logic, the same delivery schedule, the same follow-up. Barring created trust, and trust created money. One night, Marcus did something uncomfortable. He sat down and wrote every single reason he wasn't making more money. Then, he rewrote each one, starting with the words, I am choosing. I am choosing to undercharge because I want to be liked. I am choosing comfort over growth. I am choosing to stay small so I don't have to risk failing publicly. That list hurt more than any rejection ever had. But his income started rising right after that. Because money doesn't reward excuses, it rewards ownership. Eventually, Marcus hit a ceiling. There were only so many hours in the day, so he stopped selling his time. He started to package outcomes, monthly deals, bundles, and systems that other people could execute. He hired help before he felt ready. It was uncomfortable. It was messy. It was expensive. But leverage always feels like a loss before it feels like freedom. His income stopped depending on his mood or his energy. That was the real shift. And the strangest part came last. Once Marcus was no longer desperate, better opportunities started showing up. He raised his prices. He said no more often. He chose better clients. Not because he felt superior, but because he felt clear. Money stopped being about survival. It became about alignment. Here is the truth Marcus wishes someone had told him earlier. Making money is not about grinding harder. It's not about believing more. It's not about talent. And it's not about luck. It's about being useful in a repeatable way. Find a real problem. Create real relief. Deliver that relief consistently. Charge for it without apology. Systemize everything until it's boring. Scale what works and let go of what doesn't. And most importantly, take full responsibility for all of it. Money doesn't come when you think you deserve it. It comes when you make life easier for other people at scale. Once Marcus finally understood that, money stopped being mysterious. It became simple. Not easy, but simple.